One headline mostly took over this weekend, and that was the large nerf to Lord of Order. However, there were some good bits of news filtered in amongst all of the chaos, and one of them is around Legion Revenant. So, Legion Revenant has fallen behind in farming performance, and as a result, they have increased the damage the class skills deal to additional targets. So we'll go through and have a little look. This is my enhancement setup, and I'll quickly load that up so you can see we've got Valiant, Wizard on the class, we have Vainglory and Numa as the helm. Many of you who have been around the channel for a long time know that I have a deep love of Necronomancer class, but there is no doubting if you want an easy to use farming class that is going to deal really high damage, then once again Revenant is going to be the direction you want to be travelling in when you're thinking about what class you want to farm. The damage is now consistent essentially across 3 different monsters. We've been on a bit of a roller coaster with Legion Revenant, so it is nice that this farming performance has come flying back into the class, and if you're going to put this up against Archmage, you're probably now going back towards Legion Revenant again. This video really is more just an FYI for anyone that didn't realise that this change had happened, so maybe if you haven't been using Revenant for farming for a little while after its previous nerf, then you know what, you probably should be getting this straight back out of your bank and just having this as your decent all-round class yet again. Having said that, it seems to be such an up and down time at the moment. We have all these changes that have happened to Revenant. We've had Void Highlord, which had its range nerf, now the range is back on it, so everything's kind of, I don't really know. Because as for some random reason they just suddenly decide, right, we need to nerf Lord of Order, let's change up the meta a little bit. That has baffled my brain, and I know a lot of people have been struggling in certain ultras. That is all coming in the future, so we will look into that Lord of Order nerf, and we will go over some updated class comp videos for taking on the ultra bosses in game. So we need to update those anyway, so we'll go through and do them. This was a bit of a random Monday video, and a shorter one at that. You can see in the background we're just one-tapping low HP mobs with Revenant, so it's great for that. The real message I'm trying to get across, though, is use it for farming again. On that note, though, I'm back in my empty cottage as I still haven't fixed the house after trying to update the house Infinity. Everything's just going wrong at the minute, is how I would describe it. I will be back, though, with some more videos this week. The chrono we have yet to review, Archivist of Time, has also had significant changes to it, so we really need to get that one out of the bank and have a look at how that is performing now since those changes. As always though, thank you very much for watching. Make sure to leave a like and of course subscribe, and I'll see you all again for another one incredibly soon.